before my granny passed, I had a conversation with her about like life, and we were talking. We ended up talking about like drugs, and, and I think I just ended up asking her about like marijuana because she used to smoke cigarettes. And I used to ask her like, has she ever tried marijuana? And she was like, yeah, I tried marijuana before, but I tried it, it was laced with cocaine, and right immediately I thought of what Kendrick Lamar went through when he was younger, and it makes so much sense on why she was just so much against weed. But that story really did help me get into like wanting to try to understand the effects of marijuana firsthand. Because at first, when I grew up, of course, I grew up being taught to not indulge in those things. So I just told myself I'll temporarily like get into it just to learn about it. I learned a lot. Just had some fun moments. I had some. Towards the end, it was definitely like I was understanding. Okay, God was telling me, yeah, I need to get off of this. It's not benefiting me like it used to. And I only smoked it a small amount of time. I preferred more create my own cannabis oil. I just take the oil, put it in a tea, or put it something like that. Then I just because I was taking CBD gummies the legal way first, and that was the first times I was like actually getting high, or at least felt the effects of what that was. But when I start having wild experiences with marijuana, because I've always had always grown since I've grown up, I always had moments where I had. It was pretty short that God was talking to me, but when marijuana was happening, there was a lot of stuff going on. God was talking to me about a whole bunch of stuff, including me being divergent, and my neurodivergency is connected to why I'm considered weird, why I'm considered different from other people around me, and that people trying to attack me behind the scenes. And I didn't really get it until I started noticing that the reason why my life was going into ruin was tied to these things. And I always felt like something was like watching me, something was like out to get me, but I didn't know. And that's when I understood it was spiritual warfare. Spiritual warfare is very complex because you if you start to speak about it in a way where it just seems so easily understood in your eyes, but not in everyone else's, you're going to be basically deemed crazy. A lot of it is tied to like psychosis. And some people call that like spiritual psychosis. I know a lot of people who consider that like pseudoscience, spiritual psychosis, but it's an understanding that something spiritually is attacking you at the moment. And I've definitely experienced that, but it was the experience connected to understanding. God was telling me somebody laced my weed. When I stopped using weed, I had a lot left. Like the last few times I was using weed, the last time I smoked it, I was told not to. I was told to stop smoking weed, like by God, like stop. It was clearly that I was getting attacked, basically by like demons and like it was entities. Like I've seen an entity. Now, mind you, this was all legal weed. This was like dispensary weed, and I would get it through my cousins, like my family, like the people that smoke. They go to the dispensary because I didn't have a car, so a working car to go get. But 99% of whatever I tried, it was all like legal from a legal institution, and so I'm confused. I'm like, what's going on? Why am I having all these bad attacks towards the end? That's when God let me know, like, somebody doing some wild stuff. And it started getting, I'm like, why am I missing things? And I started learning, somebody stole my clothes. Like come on now, you stealing clothes too? Stealing clothes, stole my identity, broke into my house. Man, I was gonna make a song about that with showing the screenshots, and they messed up my phone. As soon as I made that song about somebody using AI, and my cousin messaged me. We were just talking about AI or something like that, and I was telling him the video was about the people that's behind the scenes that's been using AI. And they getting a little too cocky in it. Like they telling on themselves. Like it was some wild stuff. People been doing like illegal stuff. Unfortunately, I lost after I said that. Like 2 days after that, somebody hacked my phone and like wiped that stuff. Like I can't even use that other phone no more. So all the proof that I backed up, it's not necessarily here for me to show. But God, I already know God got me. God gonna expose all of this, man.